Hey everybody, this Rockalon Santa no longer works. This is my second, well, third technically, green up on the housetop Santa. The one I put the head on for my first up on the housetop Santa from 2005. I figured out why it only worked when I pressed down on the plug. Because the solder points on the board had come loose and the circuit board was about to crack, I think. It worked when I still pressed it down, but I tried resoldering it. But that's what I hate about boards. When these solder points come off, they don't solder back on. So I don't know. I don't think there's any way to fix this. You guys are probably going to say, well, there is, but I don't know, honestly. I've never been able to resolder points that come off a board. I've never been able to, ever. And I don't even know if it's fried now due to me trying to resolder. It didn't work, obviously. And because it just does nothing now. And this was the best sound quality one out of the ones that, all the ones I had in the most low pitch. Like, that one's super high pitch. My other ones aren't as loud and they don't sound as good as this one did. However, I did get a new one. But, I don't know if it's going to, be the same as, or sound the same as this one, I have no way of knowing that from pictures. It's coming in a Rockin' Around the Christmas Tree Santa box. It was listed as a Rockin' Around Santa, because the sellers, I guess, clearly couldn't tell the difference between the Rockin' Around the Christmas Tree box and the Rockalon up on the housetop Santa, but still, yeah, I don't know, guys. And I'll show you. See, and I'll plug it in for you guys too. See, and it is on. See, and these wires that are off up here are for the motion sensor. Those don't do it. See, because it doesn't matter what setting it's on. It'll always start up right away. And here's the solder point that's bad. See how it wiggles? See that? See how it's wiggling up there? And whenever I used to press down, it used to activate. It doesn't anymore. So I don't know if it's fried now or not. And I still have that Christmas time one with the cracked circuit. The board isn't cracked yet. It's just the solder points that are bad, see? And this started happening in 2013, so it's surprising it lasted as long as it did. I knew it was going to happen eventually, and I was hoping the day wouldn't come. I was hoping I would get lucky, but, well, it made it worse yesterday because I didn't know the present pack was plugged into it. So I grabbed it off the shelf not knowing that this was plugged in, and this dropped to the floor, which pulled on the board, of course, which made it worse. And the present cracked, too. Both my green present packs are cracked. And that one wasn't cracked like that before. The other one that dropped. See, this is the one that was plugged into it. See, it's cracked now. It wasn't cracked before. Not that much. Yeah, but it doesn't start up at all anymore. No matter what, when I press it down. So the people I know who would know if this is fixable or not is Ivan or Kevin. And Ivan and Kevin would be able to tell me if this is fixable or not. And Kevin said there is a way to rewire cracked circuit boards. I don't know how to do that, but I hope it's not fried, and I hope it can be brought back to life. Because, again, this one does have my original Rockalon Santa's head. I put his head, the one that was originally on him, on my first short Christmas time Santa. And the one on that Santa went to my up on the housetop Santa. And that up on the housetop Santa, the red up on the housetop Santa's head is just laying around somewhere. I have two Santa heads laying around somewhere. I really hope it will be able to be fixed. I really hope. Even though I'm getting another one, I highly doubt it's gonna... This one sounds identical to the first one I had, too. It sounds exactly the same, which is why I put this head on him. Because he sounded just like it, and now he died, too. The two of them that had the best sound quality ended up breaking. on me. My very first up on house off, both arms didn't pose anymore, and like I didn't know how to like fix it at the time. The head was broken, the board was cracked, the motor died, everything was broken on that one in the end. This one, everything is fine, you see? Just the stupid board. And I hate that. I hate how they mounted the little connector piece onto the board. That was such a stupid idea. Of course it's going to wear down over time. That's, you know, you plug it in and out so many times, of course that's going to break off at some point. You know? These Santas are designed pretty well, but that is the one thing that is not a very good design. And it's the same thing with the Rock Santa collectibles. However, I've never seen that happen with one of those. This is the third one I've had, an issue similar to this. And I know Emery Clark has a Christmas time one that has a snapped circuit board too. So I think that was, I mean, everything else is cool. It's like designed pretty decent on these, but this is the one thing that is not. And look, they only have 6 damn wires, so it's like they could have definitely used, they could have done something different with that. They could have, made 2 more wires and connected it to the little connector piece. That's what I'm wondering. That's what I'm wondering if Ivan and Kevin will know how to do. Like, I'm wondering if you can just solder wires to some of these solder points and then just resolder it to these right here, and then it might work. Because the reason it's not working is because, well, unless it's fried at this point, because like I said, it used to before I tried soldering it, which didn't do shit. If I take wires and if there's a certain spot on here where 2 wires can go, where I can just solder it onto these prawns, it would work if it's not fried. I'm sure there's a combination there. I guarantee it. And I guarantee it would work with that other Christmas time one. Remember when I used to touch the board together on that Christmas time one, it would start up, but after that it didn't work anymore. So I don't know if they fried or if they the connection just got worse, to the point where it just, I don't know. I don't know. But one of you guys let me know, please. So yeah.